Day 1, thinking of heading to Istanbul soon? Here's what you can get up to in 7 days, and I promise you there is more than enough to fill every single one. Start your first morning at Sultanahmet Square, where the Hagia Sophia stands in all its glory. That breathtaking dome and those intricate mosaics are something else. Just around the corner, the Blue Mosque with its 6 minarets and cascading domes is an absolute must, and the courtyards are so peaceful you'll want to linger. After soaking in the history, head to the Basilica Sistine, an underground marvel with its Medusa heads and eerie atmospheric lighting, perfect for those moody photos. For lunch, try classic Turkish breakfast at Vanka Voltier Evi, where the spread of cheeses, olives, and fresh bread is just lovely. End the day with sunset at the Galatasaray Bridge, watching the fishermen with the golden horn stretching out behind them. Day 2. Today is all about the Bosphorus, and trust me, it's worth every minute. Hop on a ferry from Emendonu and cruise along the strait with the European and Asian shores passing by like a postcard. You'll see the Dolmabahce Palace, all grand and opulent, and the Ortaköy Mosque, which looks especially stunning from the water. Stopped off in Üsküdar on the Asian side for a proper Turkish coffee and a wander through the local markets. Less touristy, but just as vibrant. Back on the European side, head to Ortaköy for dinner, where the kumpir, those loaded baked potatoes, are a brilliant street food find. Finish the evening with a stroll along the waterfront, where the city lights reflect on the water. Day 3. Time to explore Istanbul's more local side, starting with the colourful streets of Balat. The pastel houses and cobbled lanes make for some of the prettiest photos you'll take, and Aya Yogi Church up on the hill offers panoramic views over the Golden Horn. Pop into a tiny cafe for a Mayangi coffee, a local specialty you won't find everywhere, then head to the Spice Bazaar, where the scent of cinnamon, saffron, and dried fruits fills the air. It's a feast for the senses. In the afternoon, cross the Galata Bridge to Karako, where the street art and hipster vibes are in full swing. Don't miss the Karakul Gilnuga for Baklava that's so good you'll be going back for seconds. Day 4. Today's for the history buffs. The Topkapi Palace is a game changer with its lavish courtyards, the harem's stunning tiles, and views over the Bosphorus that'll take your breath away. The archaeological museums nearby are packed with artifacts, including the Alexander sarcophagus, which is just incredible. For lunch, try the historic Pondeli restaurant inside the Spice Bazaar. It's a bit of a splurge, but the meze and grilled meats are worth every penny. In the afternoon, visit the Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest covered markets in the world, where you can haggle for everything from ceramics to jewelry. End the day at the Sakaflaka, or she says the old book Bazaar for a quieter, more niche shopping experience. Day 5. Let's switch it up with a day in Kadakyu on the Asian side. Start with a leisurely brunch at Kaiku, where the seimu and tea are a simple but perfect combo. Then dive into the Kadakyu market, where the cheese stalls, spice vendors, and flower shops create a lively atmosphere. Don't miss the famous Hall HPTC for a slice of their legendary cheese pie. In the afternoon, take a ferry to the Prince's Islands, Bukeweda being the most popular. Rent a bike or just wander the car-free streets, passing by wooden mansions and pine forests. The seafood restaurants by the dock are a lovely way to end the day before heading back to the city. Day 6. For something a bit different, head to the sultry, artsy district of Biagu. Start at Taksim Square, then make your way down Istiklal Street, a bustling avenue lined with historic buildings, bookshops, and the occasional street performer. Pop into the Pera Museum for a dose of culture, or just people watch from a cafe. The Galata Tower is a must. Climb to the top for sweeping views of the city, and the photos from the base with the tower looming above are just as good. For dinner, try 360 Istanbul, a rooftop restaurant with a view that's hard to beat, especially as the sun sets and the city lights start to twinkle. Day 7. Save the best for last with a day that combines relaxation and last-minute exploration. Start with a traditional Turkish bath at the Çamlıca Hamami, where the marble interiors and my whole experience will leave you feeling refreshed. Then, take a final one at the Three Sultanahmet, picking up any last-minute souvenirs or just soaking in the atmosphere one last time. If you've got energy left, visit the Little Hagia Sophia, a smaller but equally impressive version of its famous neighbor. End your trip with a sunset cruise on the Bosphorus, where you can sip on tea or something stronger and watch the city glow as the day fades. It's the perfect way to say goodbye to Istanbul, knowing you'll be back one day.